Everybody, for today's video I'm going to be doing a sous vide tutorial just because it's something I've used multiple times in my videos, but I haven't really told you how to use it or how you can adapt this method to being used at home. Now this video is dedicated to just that. To begin, what is sous vide? Now sous vide is the French term or the French technique of cooking under vacuum. This means that if you create a vacuum sealed environment, which can be either a bag or a jar, and then you need to cook an environment that is constant so that your food gets cooked uniformly. Now there are two ways of vacuum sealing it. For example, you can use a vacuum sealer just like this. Now you would go ahead and get one of those vacuum sealed ink pouches. These are available on Amazon, and then you would go ahead and seal one end twice. Now that the other end is open, you can go ahead and put your food or your protein in, followed by any seasonings that it might require. If you don't have a vacuum sealer at home, you may create your own vacuum using a sandwich bag. Go ahead and add your protein or whatever you're cooking into the bag, followed by any seasonings. But instead of going ahead and sealing it all the way, go ahead and put one finger at one end and then seal it all the way up until the finger. After you seal it that way, go ahead and put your protein in the water. As you push the food down, you're going to be able to create a natural vacuum. After you've got almost all the air out, you can go ahead and seal it. To help me create an environment that has water that is at the constant temperature, I got the Joule. This helps me keep track of the water and make sure that it's at the temperature that I require
by both circulating and heating water.
For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be making a honey mustard steak just because I love steak, and steak can often be something that's overcooked.
But as you can see, with Joule that's never going to happen. Take grainy mustard, yellow mustard and honey along with some salt and pepper and give it a good mix. This is going to be your marinade. Take your raw steak and sear every single side. Make sure that you do this for a short amount of time because the inside should still be raw. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and put it in your bag, followed by the marinade, and then vacuum seal it. Now you're ready to sous vide your whole steak. Now it's time to use the Joule. Select the app on your phone and then go ahead and automatically connect to the machine. Once you've done that, you're going to see there are several different options that you can select from. For example, I chose beef, and then I went ahead and I chose the ultimate steak. After that, I went ahead and chose the internal temperature that I wanted the steak to be. And what's really cool is they give you visual guides so you can really see this rather than have to just make random guesses. After this, all you have to do is answer a few questions and then you can go ahead and get your steak ready to start cooking. Once the water is ready, the Joule will alert you. All you have to do then is then add your steak to the water. Once it's done cooking, the Joule will alert you once again. Then you just need to take it out, pat the steak dry, and then you can sear it. Make sure that you save your juices because this can make a really nice gravy or sauce. The best side, I think, is a salad. I added some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar with some salt and pepper and tossed it together. Then I put together the plate. Now here is the complete plate.
Now here it is, the finished product. It looks amazing. The steak has that charcoal black kind of color from the caramelizations of the sugar. The inside is still perfect, just the way I like it. The salad, on the other hand, been rubbed with some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar. This is just going to help cut the sweetness of the steak. And lastly, you have the sweetness, that little bit of spiciness coming from the mustard and the honey. And then the last thing I have to say is the whole grain mustard, just because it looks amazing. It looks very appetizing, and you're going to get this nice pop of spiciness of mustard that you would normally not really get if you didn't use whole grain mustard. I'm going to dig in and let you know what I think of it. This is one of the tastiest things I've ever made. The steak, perfectly cooked, has an amazing charcoal color from the caramelization and the Maillard effect. It does add a bit of sweetness to the whole dish, but the mustard, it combats it perfectly in my opinion. And then lastly, the salad. I've made the salad a couple of times. Honestly, I haven't really been a fan of it, but in this context with the steak, it cuts perfectly. It not only cuts, it slips itself right into the dish and makes an amazing experience. I highly recommend that you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos made by me, click on the subscription box. It'll look just like this. I'll see you next week.
If you want to support our work, all you have to do is go down to the link below, click on it. This will take you to our Ko-fi page, and here you can make as many contributions as possible. If you do choose to make some, your name will be included at the end of the video.